Get away from me! Oh shit!
This is downtown Vladikavkaz. We've come out on the night to try and get some food. I think it's about 9 o'clock. We've been a fair bit out of town, so we've just done a bit of a march down here. It's pretty warm, so I hope we find a nice restaurant to eat because I'm really hungry. Okay, so we're just awaiting our first Russian roadside meal in a truck stop type thing. We're just been on a pretty crazy gravel road. So I'll let you see the shop. It's all really nice. It's really dark in here, but I think it's because they want to keep it dark, keep it cool.
Oh wow!
Yeah. This bread here is in fact cheese and onion pasta, a meat and onion pasta, should I say?
Really good.
We headed north out of town to pick up our off-road trail, but quickly ran into an army checkpoint. The guards didn't know why we were there and were convinced we couldn't head north from where we were. This guard had other plans for me and kept gesturing for me to put money in my passport until his commandant came out and scuppered the whole thing. He was then not pleased to see that I'd actually had my camera rolling the whole time. As we were playing dumb, they eventually let us go and we continued on to find a campsite for the night.
Oh my god. Get away from me! Oh shit! Oh! No idea how I held that. Go past. They're right there. I really don't get how I didn't fall off then.
We just stopped on a big hill to let my bike cool down because the fan hasn't been working, and now it's magically started working again, but I don't know how long it'll keep going. We're just trying to find a campsite up in the woods up in this sort of little miniature mountain range. But pretty good hill climb actually. We've enjoyed ourselves coming up, so here's the view from now.
It's been a late start to the day, so we didn't want to carry on riding. We actually only got riding at probably about 3, half 3? No. Yeah, about 3:30. Because we had to get our SIM card sorted for our phone so we've got data. Because we need to try and do some work in our tent tonight, which is the first time that's happened, so we'll see how that goes.
Very nice. Right, just going down. Just spat a little bit of water out, but I'm hoping it's not too bad. Found a sneaky spot for our first wild camp of the trip. Tried to bury the bikes in away from the little track, it's right back there. Just heard a jeep or something go past and someone hiding back there. It's down here, I'm just finding a spot to put the tent up. So I'm hoping there's not that many bugs, but there are bugs around, so we have to spray the crap out of ourselves. I'm looking at sort of the spot down here, it looks nice flat. I've also brought a big beastie saw thing to cut down any trees and stuff, make a bit more space. Might have to buy a heavy duty tarpaulin. Because if you're doing this, I like making little holes in the bottom of the tent if I'm not careful. Camp is done. Brought a Zeppelin with us, but Just such a good tent, so much space. I'd rather, I mean look, fair enough it's a bit bigger in this spot, but I mean, they're going to see a fluorescent mountaineering tent just as much. Oh, chairs. It's on, let's do dinner. See how bad this turns out.
Get our first meal. Get in there.
Surprisingly good.
What have we got?
Some sort of homemade
Tomato sauce.
tomato sauce, yeah.
Chili.
And some sweet corn.
And some sweet corn.
And garlic powder and pepper.
So quiet after we turn that beast off.
The next morning we set off north again and ran straight into trouble. We thought this was just another random army checkpoint, but it turns out we'd strayed into Mozdok, one of the largest military bases in Russia. The fine was 10,000 rubles, and funnily enough we were escorted to a cash machine to make the payment in cash. Rideunlimited! Rideunlimited! With our fine paid, we decided to get out of town as quickly as possible. After about 5 minutes we became aware of some crazy man driving on the wrong side of the road next to us. Turns out it was our friends the police, and they'd actually kept our passports by accident, and were so relieved to give us them back that they ended up giving Jenny a hug. We were so stressed and freaked out by the situation we didn't even realise they still had them, and I guess they'd probably have gotten a hell of a lot of trouble if they'd been found out. After our stressful morning, we stopped for our break time. Our lunch today consists of a lot of beverages and a lot of chocolate. We used up all our water last night camping. We had enough this morning to drink the wine, but we really need to top it up, so got a big gallon jug and put it in our camelback, so now we're sorted for water. We've got probably another 250 miles of fuel left, so we're hoping to get past Grozny today and maybe try and get up towards Astrakhan, towards the Kazakhstan border, because we're a bit behind the schedule really. We lost a whole day yesterday because of that border thing, so we better get moving. Looking a bit homeless there.
These nuts are really good.
Yeah.
Like sugary nuttage.
Good.
Dave, look at my nail. How
Wow.
disgusting I am.
You are quite sick.
I need a shower really bad.
How did your first rough camping experience go in the tent?
I love camping. The only thing that was freaking me out is that I kept thinking that someone was going to come and tell us to get out.
Yeah, that was my problem.
You don't think that, you don't know, well you're probably not allowed to be there. So I felt like I was on someone's patch of land and they were going to kick me out. I was in my PJs, I could get dressed.
Pack in the dark, be impossible, isn't it?
Back in the dark.
But I think
So I couldn't actually relax really, but I'm sure we'll get into it.
I think our sneaky little hovel worked though, didn't it?
Haven, you mean?
Haven, yeah. I struggled with sleep, not because of I can't sleep outdoors, but because it's just there's so many birds and animals, so it just kept me awake all night. We had a rodent, you could hear a rodent running through the tent. That freaked me out a bit. He wanted to make friends with me, but I said no. Goodbye. had to turn around on this road. The locals are telling us a big blockage, and then there's this big, like, totally random big power station chimney. It's like the most Russian thing I've seen. Like, where's the power station gone? It's a bit of use. Trying to work out where we're supposed to be going. Now we've got a roadblock. I'm right here. I'm sweating as usual. I seem to spend a lot of time sweating on this journey. Britannia? Britannia. We'll go to Kazakhstan. Okay, we're in no trouble. Okay, massive audience. Let's go. Okay, go for it. Hit it. So we're just off in to pay another bribe. Like, oh yeah, these are fine. Part of the fun, I guess. Believe it or not, we got another 10,000 ruble fine, but in this case we got something awesome. This picture of Jenny with a Kalashnikov. We're heading north towards the top of Dagestan now. We faced pretty long police stop where we got stopped by the police at their little checkpoints, got fined 10,000 rubles, 5,000 rubles each, which is just a, it's a fine, but it's not an official fine, it's a special fine. A special fine where they drive you for like 40 minutes to a cash machine to get the 10,000 rubles out, and then drive you back to where your bike is, and you get your passport back. It's cost us quite a lot of money, but I think it's just what it is. The thing is, like, the guys who are fining you, they seem nice. It's weird. They're nice people. They want to get to know you. They're like really interested, but they still just want to take your money. And so I assume that's how it works. Like they don't get paid very much, and so it's just easy to find somebody for something, and it goes in their pocket, and then all they share out between themselves. But yeah, it's really weird. It's like you kind of like saying, "Oh yeah, bye, see you, yeah, thanks for having us," but you take a load of money off us. So it's really weird. So unbelievably, we're actually at 40 meters below sea level, so that's pretty scary. You can tell. Look, it just looks like seabed. Like there used to be water here, and it's just receded. But I mean, for us, like there must be some hills obviously before the sea, or else we'd be in trouble. Pretty standard. Cow crossing. Oh, look at the little babies. Cowlets. Wow, we're in massive, expansive land here. It's amazing. So we're at what's Jenny's mother Sue calls a comfort break. That's why Jenny's walking off into the distance to find a mound. Oh, she's found something. I can still see, yeah. We've run out of tarmac! Super windy. Just chilling there. So this is the main road that travels north to Astrakhan. Unbelievably, it's sand for the next 200 kilometres, and on any map it looks like it could even be a motorway. Squiggle. And here you are.
No!
You've made an impressive little sand bank there. Head straight for that town. Just try and follow me, because if I crash you'll know not to crash. How's that? So we are literally mountain goating directly across some sort of desert to get to a town, because the road is not nice.
Trail.
So we sacked the road off and we've just decided to ride across this massive lake bed because it's easier than the road, which is insane. We're trying to get towards a town called Lagan. It's in the distance. We are in the middle, absolutely nowhere. We're officially free riding. No, but it's just you and me. For miles. Caspian Sea on one side, knows what on the other. That's it. Oh shit. So it would appear that this dusty mud track is the main thoroughfare from the south to the northernmost part of Russia. And it appears like when you look at a map, it looks like it's a motorway, like it's that much of an important road. But this is it. I can't believe it. I've seen about 7 cars in like the past 5 hours. No lorries, nothing. So we've got no idea how they get freight from the top to the bottom. We must take it by sea on the Caspian. And we've not seen any houses or villages or anything at all for like at least 4 hours. Hello. Just letting it cool off a bit. That nice. I wanted to kill that beast of a headlight. Ooh. Whoa. Luckily for us, we rolled into Lagan about 11 PM and found the only hotel in town. And the next day we finally made it to Astrakhan.